Hello, this presentation shows how scenarios are used in WRE's regional planning process. Scenarios were developed during the problem formulation phase. They go on to be used in three different ways in WRE's regional modelling process: during the baseline vulnerability assessment, the search, and finally in the stress testing. Firstly, a very large number of scenarios are used in the baseline vulnerability assessment. This assessment is designed to explore the range of uncertainties and the impact these have on our water resources system. Public water supply demand scenarios combine different levels of population growth and demand management, whilst we use agricultural demand scenarios developed by Cranfield University and energy demand scenarios developed by the Joint Environment Programme of Energy UK. We also use climate change scenarios from the UK Climate Projections 2018. All of these scenarios are explored across 400 alternative historical weather sequences, ensuring that we consider a range of droughts, including extreme drought. Finally, we use a set of environmental destination scenarios to understand the benefits and issues associated with leaving more water in the environment. These scenarios are based on those published in the Environment Agency's National Framework for Water Resources, with further analysis led by WRE's Environmental Delivery Group. The second way in which we use scenarios is as part of the search for robust portfolios of options. The search involves computer modelling to find portfolios that are robust to uncertainties whilst meeting the performance criteria stakeholders set. This is a computationally demanding task which already uses supercomputing power, and so we have to reduce the number of scenarios we use at this stage. We have selected 12 scenarios that provide a good range of uncertainty. These are made up of a combination of 6 demand scenarios combined with a climate change scenario and 2 historical alternative weather sequence scenarios, one of which includes extreme drought. A separate search is performed for each environmental destination scenario. The demand scenarios are illustrated in this graph. There are 3 baseline scenarios which depict different growth assumptions, including for the Oxcam arc. The lower 3 scenarios include varying levels of demand management. Our core demand scenario assumes nearly 300 million litres a day of savings by 2050 due to a 50% reduction in public water supply leakage and achievement of a 120 litres per head per day per capita consumption level. These savings would offset anticipated growth. Overall, a range of more than 500 million litres a day of savings is included in the search scenarios, recognising the potential for higher growth, but also greater levels of savings. The third and final way in which we use scenarios is during the stress test. Once we have a candidate portfolio of options, we subject this to a series of stress tests to determine how well it will cope with scenarios that were not included in the search. Although these scenarios are unlikely to occur, it is important that we understand the consequences for our chosen portfolio, in particular to ensure that we are maximising the opportunity to implement low regret options in the near future.